Hey guys, it's Loey. Today I'm going to be doing a video on where I get my clothing. This has to be one of the things I am asked most frequently on my channel, and that is where I buy my plus size clothing. And I really want to quickly say that while I do the Curvy Diaries and while I say that they are plus size outfits of the day, the majority of women, and this kind of sucks to start this video off with this, but I feel like I should be really upfront with you. The majority of women who watch my videos and who wind up commenting on them tell me I'm not plus sized. By America's standards, I am. I am a size 12 on the top, and on the bottom, I'm typically a 14. I can go up to a 16 if the jeans have like zero stretch and if they're going to be really form-fitting. But most of the time I am like a 14 in juniors jeans. So by most standards I am considered plus size. But I did just want to throw that little disclaimer out and into the wind that it's not like some huge secret. I'm definitely going to share some stores with you guys. And I think that you guys will be kind of surprised by the stores that I mentioned, but I'm also going to tell you why. So this is completely 100% a non-sponsored video. These are all my own opinions. I have not been like sent any of, nothing is sponsored about this. So I just wanted to get that out of the way really quickly. I did write down a couple of stores on my phone, so forgive me if I'm looking down from time to time. Let's start off with tops. So my personal style is all freaking over the place. I like everything from, a lot of the times I'm super feminine, super girly. I would say that this dress is pretty much as my style as you can get. And then some days I want to be super like casual and I just want to wear like a t-shirt and jeans and stuff. Or I want to be super bohemian and toss on a maxi dress. Starting off with tops, the stores that I wrote down that I looked through my closet and I was like, I really have a ton of tops from these stores are Aeropostale, Forever 21, and also Hollister. Now, you would be shocked at some of the amazing things I find at stores like this. Stores that are geared towards younger women. And I am, I'm not even 21 years old. Probably when I post this I will be. My birthday is on May 20th. But basically, when I shop from Aeropostale, a lot of the times I'm picking from the collections. So their normal line, while, they go up to a size XXL in store, it's kind of like whatever, it's kind of young, it's one of those things where the brand is like all over the place, you know what I mean, like stamped everywhere. A lot of the times their collections, like the Pretty Little Liars collection, and also the, oh goodness, what was it called? Oh, the Bethany Moda collection, Jesus. They're slightly more fashion forward and slightly more grown up, but they still have that generous sizing. So I really, really like to get things from Aeropostale from those type of lines. I do have a lot in my closet from both the Bethany Moda and the Pretty Little Liars like collections. And I really like Aeropostale, especially for a slightly younger feel. And then I also did have down Forever 21. I think that a lot of people give Forever 21 a bad rep. So they definitely have their plus size like line, and that is amazing, but it's next to impossible to find in store unless you have a really good Forever 21 store. I rarely see Forever 21 Plus in store. But honestly, you can usually shop from their regular line. As someone who is like a size 12 on top, I don't have very big boobs for my size. I'm like a D cup, and in comparison to like my hips, my waist is pretty small. So I find that I can usually shop the regular old Forever 21 like line for tops, and there's almost never an issue. I usually shop like a size large, and I look for things that aren't going to be buttoned down or super fitted. If it's from the Love 21 range, it's going to run slightly larger. If it is one of their basic pieces, so like the basics that they have on the website, they're going to have a little bit of stretch and a little bit of give to them. I honestly have found so many basics and so many amazing tops that I love from Forever that I probably normally wouldn't have looked at, but I tried them on and I was like, this actually fits, this is amazing. So while they do have, the plus line, and that's all well and good, and I think everyone up to a size like 22, I think that's like the biggest that they carry in Forever 21 Plus, can like wear that. If you are if you're on that weird verge of kind of plus sized and kind of not, I think that the size large at Forever would be amazing. They have some really great feminine pieces. They also have some like quirkier pieces. I got like my Disney hoodies. I have all sorts of like Disney hoodies and sweatshirts from them. And then the last store that I wanted to mention for tops is actually Hollister. A lot of people do not like brands like Hollister and Abercrombie, but I will very quickly say almost every single one of my basics is from Hollister or Abercrombie. They make beautiful sweaters. They make amazing just basic like everyday t-shirts and tank tops that you can layer, and they last for absolute ages. They are some of the most well-made pieces that you can get for the price. However, I never shop them full price. I always shop them on like clearance. If you are concerned about how something is going to fit and you are shopping online, again, I recommend not doing anything super structured, not doing anything buttoned down or that you're like looking at and you know in your heart is not going to fit. However, they carry, basically they'll have the fits described on each article of clothing, and a lot of the times things will be described as easy fit. Easy fit is going to have a little bit of stretch, a little bit of give. It's going to be a touch more forgiving. And they have that on both the Abercrombie & Fitch and the Hollister website. And again, I know some people really don't like those brands, but that is where, honestly, I have most of my basics from. I'm sorry if the camera angle looks a little bit wonky. I actually filled up my memory card already and had to go and dump the footage on my computer. I talk way too much. So those are my favorite stores for tops. And now we're going to get into bottoms. I will say I'm really laid back with bottoms, like really laid back. A lot of the times I'm doing jeans and like a basic shirt or like a blouse or something, or I'm doing a dress. I wear dresses a lot, and that is something I'm really going to talk about because that is a huge chunk of my wardrobe. So as far as jeans and bottoms go, my favorite place for jeans and jeggings and just everything bottoms is American Eagle. American Eagle carries up to size 14 in store, and I think up to size 18 online. I am a size 14 in their jeans, and I just think that they fit like an absolute dream. Their jeggings are just life. They are amazing. They are really thick quality, but they're still so stretchy and comfortable. And honestly, I don't ever wear real jeans anymore. I love their jeggings. I'll typically have like one or two on hand at a time. I will wear right through them until they have holes. I will throw them away. I will buy a new pair. I think that they last really well considering, just considering how much I wear through them. I wear them for absolutely everything. So I really like them for jeans. I am not much of a shorts person. It's either jeans or a skirt or a dress. But I will say that Forever 21 shorts are really great as well if you buy the right kind. If you try to go with their like low-rise shorts, I'm sorry girls, this might be like way TMI. If you have a butt, then their like low-rise shorts are, no, it's just not gonna happen. I do really like their high-rise shorts. I don't actually own a pair. It's one of those things that I'm waiting to go on sale. I really just don't shop anything full price. I'm kind of a cheapskate. So a lot of these stores are really budget friendly as well. I probably should have said that in the intro. But I like their high-rise shorts a lot, especially for us slightly bigger girls, because they actually cover your butt. They come up a little bit higher, and then they do cover a decent chunk of the leg to where you don't feel like you're wearing like a bikini bottom. So for bottoms, I would say American Eagle is my go-to. And then for skirts and I guess just general bottoms, I really like Target. I do not like their jeans. I really like their skirts. They do a lot of really great pencil skirts, like they do some great circle skirts. My favorite circle skirt of all time is from the Phillip Lim collection for Target. I think that they do skirts really well. Again, not so much for jeans, and I think that's mostly because their jeans have no give. They're very structured and they're made for tiny hips. And even though they go up really high in sizing, I just don't ever find that they fit right. And that's just for my body. I'm very bottom heavy. So that's just me. I do really like their skirts. I find that they do have a lot of great options for skirts. The final place I wanted to mention for bottoms is again one that I really enjoy for both skirts and pants. in general is the Forever 21 Plus line. They have amazing jeans for so cheap. I now have 2 pair. One of them will be in an upcoming haul if it hasn't already been posted. And then I got another pair a little bit more recently that will probably be in another one sometime later. I don't know. I think that their jeans are amazing. They actually make really great high-waisted jeans. And as a plus size girl with like a stomach, those are so hard to find when they have enough stretch and everything, but they don't make you look like a mom. There's a very fine line between mom jeans and high-waisted jeans. And I think Forever 21 hits the freaking nail on the head. The Forever 21 Plus line, again, they do have some great patterned skirts though. So those are my favorite for bottoms. And now let's talk dresses, which honestly is a huge chunk of my wardrobe and quite frankly what I'm most comfortable in and what I wear the most frequently. So for dresses, the first place I really want to mention, and again, this is not sponsored, this is something I tried out on my own, but I did really want to bring to your attention because I think that it's a really interesting concept. It is a service called Gwynnie Bee, and when I first saw this, I was like, this sounds really cool. And then I signed up for the free trial, and it's one of those things where I just fell head over heels in love with it, and now I'm paying for it, I mean month to month, because I am just obsessed. It's basically a clothing rental program. So you go on the website, you pick out your favorite items, you know, whatever that you might like on the site. By the way, it is plus size only. It's size 10 and up, size 10 to 32. I think that Gwynnie Bee does a great job in dresses. I think that the style is a little bit old for me, not like in a bad way. There's nothing wrong with a more mature style, but it's just not who I am. I'm only 21, so I don't want to, you know, be dressing like I'm too old. And again, like nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's slightly more mature. So for you ladies who, you know, might be more mature in your style, maybe you are, you know, working for a business, this could be an amazing thing for you. I actually will have like so many outfit of the days coming up featuring dresses I actually rented from Gwynnie Bee. One of them is actually this one, which I'm going to film an outfit of the day on today, and it's so freaking cute. It's from Dakota. So, I mean, the brands are pretty high quality. The clothing pieces are always really, really, really well made. I think that they're like sizing program, they ask for your measurements and then give you like a recommended size, and I just think it's so on point. Where they shine for me, again, is the dress selection. I highly recommend it. Their dresses have just been amazing for me thus far, and I do think that they have some slightly younger dresses to choose from. Again, this is something I tried on my own, but if you guys would like to use my affiliate link, it will be down below. I would love it if you guys could use it. You can get a free 30-day trial through that link. And then you can just cancel at the end of the 30 days. I almost did, and then I was just like, no, like I need to continue doing this. So I highly recommend it, and yeah, that is something, that is half the reason I made this video, because I think that this is the coolest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. And all you do when you're done, like with the pieces, is you just mail them back, and then you get more. And it's just, it's the, oh god, it's so awesome. When you're as fickle and as like crazy with clothing as I am, and you don't wear an outfit more than like twice, it is just such an easy thing to do. So highly recommend it. That is one of my absolute favorite places for dresses. I also love Target for dresses. I think that Target does a really great job for curvier women for dresses. I think that if you shop it right, they just have some amazing, amazing selections. And you obviously get in Target like up to size double extra large. But I find that most of the juniors dresses, you get enough stretch that for me, I'm typically like an extra large or a large depending on the dress. And I just think that they do a really good job of staying young and staying like fresh and in style with their, you know, dresses and stuff. But they still do have that slightly more generous sizing. It's not as form-fitted. Obviously, this is a generic overview of Target. I'm not saying you're going to find every dress at Target to be like that. That's, you know, that goes for everything I'm mentioning today. But obviously, I just, you know, I wanted to say that. I really love Target for dresses. I own so many Target dresses. And those are really the generic stores that I can give you. Intimates, I'm not much of a help on. I fit into Victoria's Secret. That's what I wear. I'm like a size 36D kind of. Honestly, if I lost like 5 pounds, my boobs would shrink to a C. My boobs fluctuate like crazy. And then on the bottom, I'm just an extra large in Victoria's Secret like underwear, so I can't really give you a whole lot of advice on that. Because again, I am just I'm in this weird place where I can fit into like the normal like regular teen sizes at most places, but then like on the bottom I have to stick to stores that are going to have a little bit of extra give and slightly more generous sizes. And so many of you have requested this video, and I hope it didn't disappoint you. I wanted you guys to have this, but at the same time I need you to understand that, you know, my sizing is going to be slightly different than yours. It always will be, and what I'm saying doesn't necessarily go for everyone. Your preferences may be totally different than mine, your style may be totally different than mine, but I did just want to bring this to you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until my next video, I love you girls so much, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.